What's up, everybody? What's going on, guys and gals in the chat? I hope everybody is doing well. We're here today for another episode of Watch Talk with the Cardinal. Watch Talk with the Cardinal, guys. Watch Talk with the Cardinal. First and foremost, I do just want to say thank you so much, Perth Luxury. He donated before even the stream started, saying, I can't celebrate. I've just lost at least one. JJ, if not two, yourself, my favorite watch community friends. I'm heartbroken and upset. Well, listen, we'll always be around, guys. Guys, the community. It's all about the community. Let me drop the link. I'm going to drop the link in the chat. I forgot to share it in the other one. Hold on one second. Drop the link if anybody wants to come jump on. But yeah, guys, it's all about the community. I'm not going anywhere, Perth. You don't worry. You know what I mean? You don't worry about me. I will still be around. I'll try. Listen, I won't be around as much as I am now, but you know, all goes well tomorrow, obviously. But yeah, I will still be around for sure. So, guys, thank you, of course, Perth, for the tremendous super chat. I really appreciate that. That's very kind of you. But, guys, tomorrow is the big day. Tomorrow is the big day. It's the interview. The big day is tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to it, guys. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a good thing. You know what I mean? I just want to say hello. We got Danger, Will Robinson joining us. We got Perth. Thank you again for the super chat. Much appreciated. We got Jamie J. Stefano. We got M Tech joining us. We got Small Gee. We got Ryan Singer. Of course, Bear Clooney Watches. Yellow Raincoat. Mr. Casio reminding everybody to upvote, of course. We got Hoff on Smash. Renee De Palms. Frank Gerard. A lot of familiar faces. We got Jimmy joining us in the chat. We got Duco Ted. Addis asking us what's tomorrow. It's the interview, guys. The interview is tomorrow. The interview. That's what it's all about, guys. That's what it's all about. Thank you very much. We got Caliber YQG saying good luck tomorrow, Marco. I greatly appreciate that. Daniel saying what is tomorrow. I think everybody knows at this point. Evan, what the hell happened? A lot is going on, man. A lot is going on. Elon asking, Watch Cardinal, live stream the interview, guys. Some things should be left offline. You know what I mean? Some things should be left online. We got Hard Polly saying, best of luck to you, bud. I appreciate that greatly. Thank you so much. I'm here. We're going to do amazing. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. We got Ramsey joining in the chat. Thank you so much. We got Tim saying upvote. Remind everybody to upvote. Thank you a lot. Stefano with a $20 saying towards your airport snacks. LOL. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Guys, I am going to hopefully if the restrictions, allow me to go to London. Of course, there's no restrictions. I'm going to go to London, guys. I'm going to go to London. I can't wait. And it's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm definitely looking forward to going to London. So it should be great. Thank you again, Stefano, for the extremely generous super chat. If you want to come on, by all means, please come on now. So yeah, we got the big day tomorrow, but I appreciate you, of course, supporting me on the London trip, guys. The London trip. I can't wait. I'm going to meet everybody there. Hopefully a lot of you are going to be there. So, it's going to be great. Tim Park saying, what's happening tomorrow? I got the interview tomorrow. We got Danger saying headlines from the future. Marco successfully negotiates a Vacheron History 1942. And we got the wizard himself joining us. Stefano, how are you, my man?
You're way too kind, almighty guru.
Thank you for joining. We got Tim.
Old soul.
Welcome, Tim. Thanks for joining. We got Danger saying headlines from the future. Marco successfully negotiates a Vacheron Historiques 1942. Guys, I'm going for the Corne de Vache. I want the Corne de Vache, Corne de Rib. We got Paul Solicia saying all the best, Marco. Andres Borghetti saying you're doing amazing tomorrow. The community believes in you. And we got Mr. Casio joining us. Thanks for joining.
Mr. Casio.
We got GB joining. Says congrats on your stream success. You will kill it. Mr. Casio, or somebody has something playing in the background. I don't know who it is.
Yeah.
There you go. We got C saying good luck, bro. I appreciate it. Scott B says don't choke. I think I'll be good. Interview for what? Oh, people don't know? Okay, I guess I can explain. Well, tomorrow I'm interviewing Nico, right? And his business partner for the position at Pride and Pinion, guys. Pride and Pinion. And maybe I'll be an employee, guys. Who do I recommend in the United Kingdom, the European Union, and across America? Pride and Pinion. Pride and Pinion, prideandpinion.com, guys. Be sure to check it out. Hav on Smash says, Marco, don't stress yourself out. No, I think I'm good. I think I will be okay. Daniel saying, do you have a sister? No, I don't. Thank God I don't. How's everybody doing today?
Good.
Doing really good.
I have my
can we
fingers
enter
and toes
Evan
crossed for you.
Hagenkamp?
I don't need that. I appreciate it, but I think I'll be okay. I think it will be okay.
Oh, I know you will. I know.
Yeah.
I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Excited for you.
It should be good. It should be good. Like I'm.
So what are you doing? How are you preparing for this interview, Mark?
You know, I created a nice presentation, Tim, and you know,
PowerPoint.
yes, but
Nice.
yeah. I mean, listen. Don't worry. I got some tricks up my sleeve. You know what I mean? The young buck has some tricks up his sleeve.
Marco, can you share the PowerPoint
No.
after you get
No.
the job?
No,
After
I'm
you
not.
get the
No,
job.
because it's information privy to pride and opinion. What do you mean, Tim? I'm not sure.
But you know how FBI, when they release documents, they kind of cross all the
Yeah, it's called redacting.
Tim,
redacted.
everything would have to be redacted. What do you
Except
want?
for
An
private
entire- I'll
opinion
send you a blank. I'll send you a blank
Marco.
PDF.
Yeah. Private opinion and Marco, the only thing we can read.
Oh my god.
We got
But,
LA
so what are
Mets
you
with-
doing? What are you doing to prepare for this?
Oh, I'm just like going over some notes. You know, just preparing. Just listen. I'm just gonna be myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Being myself got me the interview in the first place. So I'm just gonna be myself in the interview. There's nothing else to do. You know, you can't get in your head about these things. You got LA Mets who says, Marco, can you fill us? What is happening with Pride and Pinion? Are you moving? Guys, I know as much as you do. Once I have more details, guys, I will inform the community, guys. The community.
Because now I'm also worried about how is this going to affect the arrangements that we have for the flight to the London Watch Show. Maybe you'll be leaving like much earlier, or maybe you'll go there during that
Well,
time.
I might be
stay
flying out to Ireland sooner than expected.
That's what I'm
right?
saying, yeah.
So I might just book a one-way ticket to London, change my ticket up, and go to Ireland from there. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. So you have to keep me updated, because maybe if I have to refund you the room, you just let me know at any point.
Right. No
Okay.
worries. We got Rob saying Marco is the most eligible candidate on the market. Thank you so much. And guys, we got something big planned on Thursday. Tim, you don't even know about this, but we got something big on Thursday coming.
What? The
I'll
fuck?
text you. I'll actually text you because it is
Text me.
pretty dead. Right now?
Text me right
Okay.
now. I want to know what the hell.
Actually, JJ knows because I told him earlier. But
I've
I
been
didn't-
kept out of the loop. That's how important Marco is. I'm like second tier.
Wow, man.
Oh, No,
You're
you've
sliding.
been busy. You've been busy. Let's see. Oh,
I just sent it. Don't say anything. Do not say anything, please. It's supposed to be a
oh
surprise.
wow.
That's pretty good, no?
That's amazing. Yeah.
That's pretty damn
Is that
good.
going to be on his channel? Where's
Yeah, I don't know where. I don't know where yet. But I will keep you informed. When I get the details, I'll let you know.
That's incredible.
I want the crew to join, guys. It's all
Incredible.
about the community.
You know-
If anything, just text me. I don't want to discuss it.
Yeah,
on
I'm
here,
just
you know.
gonna text you and you let me know what you think about
Right.
that.
We got Watches24 joining us. Says, "Hey, Marco and gang." I don't mean to big league you guys. You know what I mean? It's just I'm not supposed to be saying some things. Like some things are supposed to be kept offline until they're ready to be put online. We got Weekday Hustle saying, Marco, as long as you love what you do, that's success. 100%. You know, I've been saying this. I've been very, very fortunate to find kind of my passion very, very early on in life, and that's just watches, right? So it's definitely what I'm going to plan to pursue, no question about it. So, you know, at the end of the day, I like to think I'm still young. I have many, many opportunities facing me, you know what I mean? And listen, I'm definitely going in with the mindset that I'm going to give it my all, my 250%. So Marco, look at this. He says, are you going to wear a Drew robe for the interview? That might seal the deal. Guys, I think people would pay me not to wear that robe at the interview. This Michael Sugar says Marco's so humble, but he's gonna own us all. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. We got Daniel Fernandez saying, Tim, I'll PayPal you $1,000 to leak the news. Don't you dare, Tim. I'll never tell you another thing ever in my life again if you fucking say it. Do not leak the news.
No.
That's some good money, though.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
good
it's
money,
hard to
and
prove
I need the money. I am unemployed. That
You
is
are unemployed.
quite.
Give me the money, and I'll make up news for you to leak.
Right. Tim, just leak some news. You know, I'll come up with like a fake angry shtick. You know that I'm really angry. Kick you off the show, and then we'll work from there. We split it 50-50. How's that? Okay, 70-30.
70-30. Okay.
Thank you, Daniel, for the $2 super chat. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's so funny.
We got M with the $5. Thank you so much. Says you've really got nothing to lose by presenting yourself for this opportunity. Don't sell yourself short. Might be the smartest in the room too. I don't know about that. Nico's pretty fucking smart, if you ask me, guys. Nico's pretty damn smart. Let's not overestimate our positions here. But yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And I'm with you. You know what I mean? There's not much you can do other than just present your best self and hope for the best. You know, that's all it is. I mean, Stefano will tell you this. You know, Stefano's been in the business 40 years. You know, I'm sure there are many people who have wanted you've hired, you've fired. You know, at the end of the day, all you can ask for somebody is just to be genuine, be themselves, and that's it. You know.
That's it. He's right.
Any other advice from the wizard? The wizard. I need the advice.
The only thing I can say is you have your whole future ahead of you. I do not doubt you in the slightest that you will hit a grand slam. And I think you'll also attain experience of Europe, traveling abroad, putting your degree to use, because you had your blood, sweat, and tears to attain your degree. So now it's time to put into action. And Nico is more than blessed and honored to have you.
Tell me about it, Stefano. Listen, let me tell you, if I had to do university again, I'd go to trade school, guys. Go to trade school. Avoid university. Listen, it was fun. The first year was fun. I've never had fun like that. Oof, my goodness.
Marco's like, be a plumber, be an electrician.
Listen, let me tell you, there wasn't a lot of studying that first year. That's the way it is.
It caught up to you.
The way it is. But it's all good.
He made up for it the next 3 years.
Right, exactly. No, listen, I've always done very, very well.
Of course.
Right. But yeah, you know, could have done better. Well, it is what it is. You're young, you want to enjoy yourself.
That's
Forget
right.
it. Thank you again to M for the $5 super chat. It's very kind of you. Thank you so much. And we got Mozzie saying, Marco/Tim, missing you the last few days. I'm in New York on vacation. If Tim wants to hang, I'd love to buy him a drink before Friday. Tim, do you have
Are
his
you
Instagram?
available right now?
Yeah. Tim's
yeah, because if you want to go get drinks right now, I'm available.
right.
Because we got the midnight crew. I did my time. I just want to chill and relax. So if you want to go right now, let's do it. We'll join probably Marco or Lolex on the live show. There you go. I'm available, but it's in Times Square. It'll take me about an hour to get there.
So go, Tim. Why not?
All right. I'll probably join
wait till
you
he
guys.
gives you an answer. You know.
Yeah. Let's just give it a few minutes. Takes about it takes about an hour. Well, maybe more. An hour and 15 minutes probably. So if you want to chill, let's do it right now. Because
Long Island? Were you in Long Island?
No, I'm in Brooklyn.
Okay.
Yeah, it's about 45-minute ride, but I walk to the train. It's like 15 minutes walk. It's
Look at this vast town saying,
Upvote.
reminding everybody to guys, we got 164 people watching, only 54 likes, guys. Come on, you gotta hit that like, comment, and subscribe button. The like.
By the way,
comment, subscribe.
I want to give a shout out to our good supporter. Let me show you what I did for him. Check this out. I put
Nice.
the I Love Maldives mug with the blue, especially with the blue kind of outer thing.
Right.
Set
Tim, you
that
know
up.
what we gotta do, right? You remember the hoodies that I was telling you
Yes.
about? We gotta do those. We gotta do
What-
those.
Dude, Get
I'll send you the
get
artwork. I'll
yeah,
send you the
send me
artwork.
the artwork if you want. I can. I'll design it. I'll get it
Right.
ready. Also, we need to. I told Nico like 100 times to give me Pride and Pinion logos
Study. Maybe a
for
SWOT
him
analysis.
because it's a great ad. You know, I'll put his merch store. I'll put his like Pride and Pinion mug and T-shirt into my merch store, and it's like an ad for him. People don't have to buy, but they'll see it in here when they come to check out my stuff.
Look at this. DC and LV says prepare a SWOT analysis for Pride and Pinion.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh boy, you guys are mental. You know that. You guys are nuts.
That's
But
what
we got
strengths,
Kelly doing
weaknesses, opportunities,
opportunities and threats.
threats. That's right.
We got Kelly saying, "Marco, you got this. Appreciate it." But yeah, I mean, listen, not a lot. Guys, I'm wearing. By the way, what are we wearing today? I'm wearing my quartz watch. This was actually sent to me by a viewer of the show. It's pretty cool. You know what I mean? It's limited edition, number 99, because it's my birth year. You know, green dial. It's got like a 5980 look to it.
Is this the
59.
guy?
Yes, Maldives.
The Maldives. Oh, you know, he's getting me he's getting me JJ.
That's a cool color dial.
Isn't it nice? I think it's just
amazing.
cool. Like it's and to get it from a viewer,
This guy,
it's
he's a
just nice.
freaking legend.
Right,
He's
it's
a
just
legend.
cool.
Nice. I like that
That's-
olive
I
green.
love Maldives. What a fucking cool guy. Oh my god. Freaking myth, and he's really pushing me on the right track. He gave me some things that I need to do, so that's why I'm so freaking busy. Probably shouldn't be going at for these drinks.
Look at this. Nafold says, Mark, when I pull the trigger on my first true luxury watch, I'll make sure it's from you. I appreciate that, man. Please make sure to, if anybody shops with me, guys, please make sure to remind me you watch the show. You're part of the community. I'll try to give you the best discount possible, you know? Oh, we got NR joining in the chat. NR, if you want to jump on, let me drop the link. I want to talk some vintage watches with NR. That would be very cool. We had him on last time, but it was the Friday that Kelly was doing her after show, so I had to wrap it up early. You know?
I
But,
really fucked up today with the Paul Thorpe, because he was doing a show and I forgot.
Oh, it's true. He did a show, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was watching the both of you in the background, but it's not that big a deal, Tim.
Did they
What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Everybody knows that we stream every day, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I hope it's
Check
not.
the private chat, Tim.
I tried. Oh, okay, here we go. Tim.
And here he is
That's
joining us.
hilarious.
We got NR joining us. How are you, man?
Good, boys. How's it going?
Very good. How are you?
Let me just turn off the YouTube link.
Never. Yes, you got to turn.
I'm
that off.
actually prepared this time. Last time I
Nice.
didn't even know I was on.
Right.
You said hi, and I was like totally lost. How's it going, guys? Stefano, Tim, nice to meet you
Why,
guys.
NR?
Mr. Cassioke,
Hey, man. Good to
how's it
see
going,
you.
boys?
So,
Nice
NR,
talking
what
to
you
you.
got on the wrist today? What you got on the wrist?
It's Tuesday, no?
Speedy Tuesday, right?
Mark 2.
Yeah,
Damn.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Smooth.
racing dial. These things
Love
are a
that.
bargain. These are a bargain now. You can pick one up for like $4 Canadian, in and around there, probably like in the threes. This might be one of the watches in like 5-10 years. You'll be like, vintage speedies are a good buy right now.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. with-
Some, not all, though, to be fair.
Well, the classic, the Man on the Moon one, like the classic
Right.
ones,
Yes.
the ones from the 90s with the like tritium dials, you can pick those up for a reasonable price.
You know, my favorite is they did a 50th anniversary Speedmaster with an enamel dial
Okay.
and a Frederick Piguet movement. Let me pull it up. That's we had somebody buy one or was close to buying one. Bahrain watch collector, and I told him he should pull the trigger. This is one of the nicest speedies I think they ever made because it's super unique. Let me pull this up.
But a lot more than 4,000, no?
Yeah, it's much more than 4,000.
What-
But I think
what-
this is future collectible for sure.
What year was that they came out?
They came out with this, so it was 1950, 2007, I think, 2007.
Oh, okay.
So it's got the traditional Speedy case, right? But it's a limited edition, so you'll see like the numbered edition on
Oh,
the
yeah,
dial
yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Right.
And it's an enamel dial with the manual wind, cost certified Frederick Piguet movement, column wheel, vertical clutch.
It's crazy. I remember back then,
Wow.
they couldn't get the original Snoopy. They couldn't get rid of them in the case.
And the
No one
box
wanted-
set is nuts. So you get a full like box set with this.
ER. Oh my god.
Oh shit! we got
Holy
super chat.
smokes.
Jesus, we got okay. Hold on, let me catch up on these chats. We got Roscoe 617 with a $20 saying to DC and LV question: are you preparing a PowerPoint or business? Guys, I can't tell you this stuff. Like you guys can't be privy to this information. Come on, guys. Like, I can't. I wish I could tell you this information, but unfortunately, I can't. You know what I mean? Listen, I'm not really worried. You know what I mean? That's all I'm going to say. I'm not. I think I lay out a pretty good case. That's all I'm going to say. All right.
They do know you're a finance major, right?
Marketing major, and finance minor. I'm
Okay,
finance,
so you know how to do this.
right? Yeah.
Is it
I
a
think-
done deal? You're gonna be working with Nico or?
So the interview's tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
And I'll know more then. Right. I'll know more then.
Cool,
And
cool.
I'll keep you guys posted. No worries. I'll keep you guys posted. But Roscoe, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. I wish I could answer you. You know what I mean? I wish I could answer you, but there's some things I do have to keep close to the chest. I have to keep close to the chest. And we got ER with the $100 super chat. She said, "Oh, look whose light is on. Hi, Marco. Just going off to a meeting. Take care, all." I said, ER, thank you so much. I appreciate you stopping by. That's extremely kind and generous of you. Guys, ER, man, she's helped me out so much. I can't even begin to describe how much she's helped me. So, I really, really appreciate the super chat. It's very kind of you, and I hope you're doing well. Me and ER have been, in decently regular contact for a number of months, and she's just extremely kind soul. So thank you so much, ER. Really appreciate it. And again, Roscoe, thank you so much for the $20. I wish I could tell you more, but unfortunately, give you some value for money. But if you have other questions, put it in the chat. I'll try to answer them as best as I can. And ER, thank you again. Greatly appreciated. We got
She's just meeting all the all new crew. She's
Right.
just like she doesn't know any of these people.
We got Uba Chalu with a $5 said, "Did you see Philip Dufour introducing his daughter, watchmaker, to a successor on Watches TV, Famille Dufour?" Yeah, I did see that. It's his daughter. And listen, her quality is pretty damn good. Here, I'll pull it up. Hold on. Her name is, I think it's Daniela Dufour, something like that. Danielle. It might be Danielle. No. Hold on, that's not it. When you try to find something, right? You never find it when you try to show something to somebody. Here's Daniela. Okay, here we go. Here it is.
Okay, guys, I have to go. I'm gonna meet up with Masi tomorrow, but today I actually have like thing that I forgot the project that I had to do.
No worries, Tim.
But
All
guys,
good.
So
Take
Tim
care.
will
Take
hook up tomorrow for that thing with the YouTube.
maybe even today, later today.
Yeah, let me know. Sure.
Yeah, if you're not gonna go to sleep, yeah.
No.
She did a pretty good job. I mean, all things considered, like this pretty listen, the anglage is not the level of Philip Dufour, obviously, but man, I'm impressed. You know what I mean? I think she did a very good job, all things considered. I did see it, and I must admit, I'm pretty impressed, man. Pretty impressed. It's good stuff, and looking forward to what she has to showcase in the future. And it's good to know, at least the Dufour brand has, what's it called? We'll have continuation even after, his knock on wood when he's no longer with us. Oh my goodness, we got Nico joining the stream. Nico, what are you doing here, man? Nico, you can't be joining. You're making me nervous. No, I'm just kidding.
Listen, man, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Roscoe with the $20 saying, "Can you at least give us the font type and size?" All right, it's
Times New Roman.
there you go. Times New Roman size 12. This is not really Times New Roman.
Standard business type.
Yeah, but I hate that. It's too what's it called? Too
Too old school.
Formal.
right, exactly. It's too buttoned up. When you're doing a presentation, it has to be a little bit fun.
That's
Nobody
right.
likes a
Use the
stuffy
pen
presentation.
and pinion font. the guru, our Irish guru, will appreciate that.
Right. Exactly.
Listen, you'll have an interview with Stephen, right? Stephen is the most laid back person you can imagine, right? And if you show him where you can add value, then you have him, right?
Right.
So that's it. And now comes the thing. Like I've already spoken. Like I've had a good few conversations with him. Johnny as well. Johnny was involved as well. So we have a few ideas, but I want to hear your ideas where you can fit in. It's about you,
Right.
right? And what you want to learn as well, because that's important. Because you need to grow. You see what I mean?
Right.
It's important for you to grow and see where not only what you can add value to Pride and Pinion, but it's also it's equally, if not, that's equally as important that you grow as well. Like that's how it works.
Right.
And we're not a one man band. Like we have 14 people, if you know what I mean. So it's good. But I already have a vision. I already have it in my head. But I want you to hear that. I want you to tell that to Stephen. And so just relax, just chill. Like, you see what I mean?
All good. We got ER saying, love you, ciao. Take care, ER. Thank you again for stopping by, and I appreciate, obviously, always your support to the channel. It's much appreciated. Thank you so much. We got Private Studio Montreal saying, what's up? Hope you're well, man. Don't forget the email. I need the email. You still haven't sent me that email. I need the email. You know what I'm talking about. We got Mr. Casio.
You know what we're going to do as well?
Go ahead.
We have you, Roman, and me, we have a live stream.
Oh, you just revealed it. Okay, I was keeping it.
Tomorrow. That's Thursday.
Right, it's Thursday. I was keeping that low key. You know what I mean? I was keeping that low key.
Yeah, but I'm gonna put the thumbnail. The thumbnail and all is ready. I just need to put it up.
Right. But yeah, that's the big news on Thursday, guys.
Oh,
the Cardinal is beating the Roman.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome, dude.
That's pretty cool. Mr. Casio, thank you so much for the $20 super chat saying good luck tomorrow. You got this. Like you said, just you. That's it, man. No stress.
Have a drink, loosen up a little before.
No, I don't drink at all, actually. Very rarely. Very rarely.
If you're in Ireland, there's one thing required. You need to be fucking shit-faced.
All the time?
All the
I don't
time.
work very well when I'm drunk, though. I work terribly when I'm drunk.
Oh, you've seen our office, like you've seen our office.
Yeah, I have. You guys got the lounge room with a fridge full of beers. It's just all beers. There's nothing else except beer.
We have a pool table, PS5, and the fridge full of beer.
Right.
Nico, have you been to Montreal, Nico?
No, I've never been to Montreal, and it's on my bucket list.
World-class strip joints.
Come
Yeah.
on. That
The
can't be
best.
the only thing. That can't be
Canada's
the only
known
thing
for them.
we're known for.
I love a wee titty bar. I'm not gonna lie. I love a wee titty bar, boy. Oh my god, that's how I love it.
Montreal is known for its very, 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 very good
There's
looking
a
women. That's all
special
I'm gonna say.
breakfast place in Montreal, probably close to him. It's called Dan Struss. You get served breakfast with naked chicks.
There you go. You guys are nuts. Thank you again, Mr. Casio. Much appreciated on the super chat and appreciate your support. Thank you so much. Glad to have you a part of the community. The community. We got Perth Luxury with the $2 saying, you need my version of Mr. 2's soundboard. Ask Mr. GMT. Yeah, sure, man. Listen, I'm glad to hear it anytime. Dangerous is check your info. Huh, interesting. Okay, hold on. Let me just check. Okay. Thank you. I just saw that, Danger. I just saw that. Thank you for the email. I will be sure to check it out after the stream. We got Evan Hogenkamp with a $5 saying, best of luck, Marco. You got this. Tell me about a time you dealt with a conflict. I don't really deal with conflicts. I got to be honest with you. I'm a pretty passive guy, guys. There's no conflicts about where I'm from, guys. Never any conflicts.
You turn up to that photograph?
Oh wait, Casio, you're muted.
I was going to say, I got this one for you, man. You were there the day that Nico came in hot, asking about what you were saying, and you guys handled it like gentlemen together. There was conflict. You guys talked it out. You kept it to you kept your composure. You both aired your stuff out. You handled it well, man. There's an example that you can bring to show that involves him.
And look where it led you now.
Yeah, it's been a long road, man. Long journey. Speaking of Bahrain Watch Club with a $50. Jeez, I'm so behind on these. It said best with a $50 super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat. Saying best of luck tomorrow, Marco. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. And yeah, guys, I know I got the community support, and that's what it's all about. You know what I mean? I'm gonna crush the interview with the community support. And that's all that matters. I'm gonna make you guys proud. Don't you worry about me. Boom. Thank you again for the $50 super chat. That's extremely kind and generous of you. And again, I really appreciate the words of encouragement. Thank you so much. And we have R with a $10 super chat saying you're gonna need a beer when you land, Marco. Start a beer fund. LOL. Thank you, R. Yeah, I don't really drink much. That's the thing. That's kind of weird. You know what I mean?
Ireland, I'm sure Ireland will change that.
Yeah, probably. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention. Like, I would probably become a drinker when I go to Ireland.
What's the legal drinking age in Ireland? 12?
I'm 22. You know. Oh yeah. Okay, gotcha. Right. Yeah. Man, I gotta tell you. Whew.
You'll be fine.
It's looking
you
good.
got this.
But NR, I guess I did want to, but thank you again to all the super chats. That's very, very kind of you. I did want to talk to you about vintage watches, right? Vintage watches, because you wanted to speak a little bit about it, right?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm no expert by any means, but I do believe in a balanced collection and having a few vintages in there. They don't have to be from the 60s or 70s, even the 90s or early 2000s. I guess it's falls under neo vintage. Even when it comes to Rolex, it's a totally different feel, those watches, when it comes down to the bracelet and case size. A lot of guys preach them. I think the average watch collector wrist size, would you say 6.5 to 7 inches?
Right.
Yeah.
6.5 to 7. Yeah.
And
that's
honestly, the new subs, since they came out with the ceramic cases, they do wear a bit larger. Like if you're in that smaller wrist size area, the old 5-digit and 6-digit subs fit so well in the wrist, probably similar to like a Black Bay 58, and that's why Black Bay 58 is doing so well.
Gotcha.
I always said if Rolex if they come out with a sub this similar size to like a Black Bay 58, if Rolex did what Tudor did with the Black Bay 58, no crown guard, kind of a gilt dial, they won't go backwards that way, but that watch would be a $30,000 sub. Just for fit and finish. Have you ever tried a Marco old 5-digit like sub on?
Yeah, I have 5, not 4 though. Not 4.
Okay, but same size.
Right.
But yeah, the fit and feel of them are they're great. And it's crazy. They're cheaper than 10-year-old ceramic subs or 8-year-old ceramic subs, like from the beginning and stuff. So
now let me ask you, because this is something I qualified last stream, right? What would you qualify a watch? Like, when do you qualify? Like, what's the time period that it has to pass for it to be considered vintage?
it's all relative, and
Right.
what you consider vintage. People consider anything discontinued could be vintage in some people's eyes,
Vintage
right?
collectible? Yeah.
Yeah. Though for true vintage, I would say anything 90 and before, 80s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. Hey, Stefano, would you agree? Or
Sure. I'd say up to what you said about 1985 is the cutoff. Then it becomes neo vintage.
neo vintage? Yeah. Around then, that's when they started going with the gold surrounds on the indices and stuff. So that's probably the cutoff. Yeah.
Yeah. So I said 25 years is probably fair. I'm pretty sure I said 25 years.
Yeah.
So that would bring us back to about 95, right? 1995. Is that fair or too early still?
Yeah. No.
A little early.
No.
You think 30? Like
Mid
closer to
80s.
30? mid 80s. That would be like 40 years. That's not vintage. That's almost like antique.
No,
Antique is like 100 years, right?
yeah, and that's right. He's right.
I guess.
Listen,
I guess.
I'm young,
vintage-
okay? In my
exactly.
years, it's antique. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
In Marco years.
Yeah.
Good to see you, JJ.
If you're 22 years
Thank you,
old,
thank
anything in the 90s is before you were born, right? So
Yeah,
Right.
for sure.
yeah, that would be the cutoff. But yeah, it's all what's considered vintage is everyone has a different opinion. It's nothing's black and white. It's all
all
what you
speculative.
like and what you buy. Yeah.
I got that.
What's
That's
going on,
interesting.
fellas? How's everything going?
JJ, how are you, man?
Jay's in the house.
Doing well, doing well.
We
Are you
haven't
in the
seen you.
studio?
No, I just got home. That's why I have my headphones in though. But I'm
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, because your what's it called? Your sound is so good. That's why I was like, wait a minute, this doesn't sound like JJ on his laptop.
No, remember I bought the headphones for up here before I did the studio. I pulled them back out. I took them out of retirement. I leave them upstairs just in case I can't get down there.
Interesting.
Mr. Casio has that tag, a picture of that tag in his.
Right, it's actually a video because you could see it ticking, right?
Yeah, it's an old quartz tag professional tag 2000.
That was one of my first watches. I actually have it.
That's interesting. There you go.
Cool. Look at this.
Is that
I mean,
is that the link? Is that the link?
No, this is. I think they consider this the 2000 professional.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah, tags back in the day, they were a sponsor of F1 before Rolex was,
Right.
and I think I can't remember the year they joined. Stefano, maybe you'd know because it was Heuer, and then they joined with Tag. I think late 80s, early 90s, and it kind of took off from there.
For
Tag
which
Heuer?
one?
Tag Heuer?
Oh yeah. I would say early 90s.
Yeah.
Just at the turn, late 80, last year of 80 to first year or two of 90s. Yes.
Yeah, Tag Heuer was big back in the 90s. Huge.
Oh
This
yeah.
is what became the Aqua Racer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's probably from the early 2000s.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it is actually.
Yeah.
That's the what? The 400?
I forget, 2000 something. I can
Yeah.
flip back off.
That was offered on the brown strap or that stainless steel bracelet. And some came with gold-plated markers on the bezel.
Now let me ask, because this is actually a good question. Alon's asking, "Hey panel, what's your oldest watch?" Mine is actually my Pam from 2008, so not at all. It's not even neo vintage yet, I would say.
Close. Yeah, my oldest one's my old 1675.
Right. When's that from? Do you know the year?
69. It's a Longi.
Is that a birth year?
Or actually, this is probably similar to this. This is from 68 or 69 too, the Mark II.
Interesting. Stefano, you own any old vintage watches?
Old Vacheron Patrimony from 1972.
Jeez.
Mint condition, but it's time. You know what?
How
I'll go
big?
back.
It's like 34. And JJ, you're mostly modern stuff, right?
Yeah, my oldest one is my Breitling from 2000.
Right.
Was that one of your
Before-
first watches, JJ?
That actually is my first expensive watch. Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Right. I was like Marco's age, pretty much. Maybe a little younger.
Yeah, Breitling. It was the shit back in the 2000s for sure.
Yeah, that was the watch I have. I've never bought anything vintage or anything like that. I guess it might turn vintage, I guess, after a while. But everything I bought was current at the time. So
Yeah. Breitling came out with that Navitimer, the Heritage one. I think it has the faux patina dial.
right.
Yeah.
I'm not like super into Breitling I'm not like really into them at all anymore, really. But at the time, the bigger watches were in style, and I wanted something a little bigger. I think mine was 43 mil.
Yeah.
But I got to say, they were built like tanks. They were pretty good watches.
Yeah.
Mr.
this-
Casper, what do you guys
That's my
think?
oldest one. It's a 1948, 49 Movado with a bumper movement inside.
Jeez. Oh, what's the size on that?
That's a 34.
Okay. Which is still, pretty reasonable considering the 40s, right?
Yep. And I love the lugs on it. I'm gonna mess this up.
But they're pretty long, right?
Yeah, they're
Mr.
long and
Cassie,
sharp.
Mr. Cassio, I gotta say, you made me crack up before when Tim said to Stefano, "What genius helped you set this up?" And you're like, "Hey, I set that." And Tim didn't know what to say. That was pretty funny. That was good. You're frozen.
Oh, Stefano, awesome.
Wait, show that again, Stefano.
Vacheron.
That old stuff's so cool.
Jeez.
Stefano's like the man of mystery. You never know what he's gonna pull out of his desk or something.
You're too
Yeah.
kind, JG.
He's the wizard. He pulls out a rabbit out of his hat.
Check out this piece unique I happen to have in my drawer here from Protect Elite.
It's in mint condition, even the little Maltese cross.
What's the
You're
size on that?
You bought that new, Stefano?
I bought that almost new, long time ago. The guy had gotten, and of course, he wanted a Rolex back in 1979, just 1980 when I first got into business. It is pristine.
Oh,
That looks
Wow.
dead mint.
Never been polished, just with a cloth. Not
We
a lot
got
of
Kurt
work
A
on
with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much. It says I have an Elgin and Illinois watch company pocket watch in a safe. Belonged to my great uncle. That's interesting. That's a world I'm starting to dive into, which is pocket watches and clocks mostly.
Ooh.
You know what? I forgot my pocket watch.
Right. How old is the pocket watch?
1905.
There you go. That's your oldest one then. Over 100 years. And that's what I find so fascinating. It's like the history of telling time, right? Because, I mean, in historical terms, right, 100 years is like spitting distance. You know what I mean? It's like yesterday, right? So it's very interesting. I've always found the history of time telling so interesting. And I'm getting more into it now more than ever.
You guys think watch sizes in general are going to start coming down in size? Like the big, I think Rolex. Look at what they did with the Explorer.
I mean, they already have, really. I mean, it's happening as we speak.
Yeah,
You know,
I even-
I don't know how far down do you think they're going to go? Continue, or I think they're going to kind of stay around here.
I don't think they're going to go any higher. I think the sweet spot, I think they're going to start seeing is 39, 40, 41 in that area.
Stefano's never going to buy another watch again, man. He only likes the 48 mils. You know,
I'll keep my Breitlings, JJ.
that's it.
Hamilton. Is that a Hamilton?
Yep.
The pocket watch?
Yep. Hamilton 922. Although it's before they marked the movement 922, so it's an early one. I gotta have the dial resurfaced. I have the chip in a bag somewhere, but
Interesting.
I can pop the movement off here. It's a lever set, which means there's a lever on the dial that you have to lift up and set it. Otherwise, the crown doesn't pull out. But you know, all the decoration here. Let me get rid of
That's
myself.
super cool. I like
All the decoration's done by hand.
It's gorgeous. I like the way the idea, like how well I know he bought it that way, but Cars and Chrono has a pocket watch, but he has it set up as a
Right.
desk clock. That's pretty cool.
Hold on. Let me get that because I gotta showcase that. 1 second. Let me find this because that is the most next level, like desk clock I've ever seen. But I can't remember where he shows off like the movement, right? Because the movement looks so good too. Because it's a chronograph from Vacheron. It's a chronograph pocket watch.
A lot cooler than the Houdinki desk clock, that's for sure.
Oh,
Right. Exactly. No question.
Wow.
Where is this? Where is this?
Too bad we don't wear vests anymore. This would be cool.
And then eye monocule.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
There you go. Now you can read the text on the side.
It's cool to see, like, even back then, they paid attention to all the finish, like, how they finished a watch. You know what I mean? It says that, like, even though it's a closed case back, all things considered, right?
Well, I mean, try finding a watch where the spokes on the main gear are turned down.
Right. And that doesn't happen much today in modern watchmaking.
Yep.
Very few. It's only the independents. From big brands that I know of, I think Longa and Breguet still do that. I know Paddock doesn't do it. Maybe on their Grand Comps, but
I think
otherwise,
I paid like $199 for this, something like that.
wow.
It was cheap comparatively. All the bridges are rounded. It's not the most perfect anglage, but I mean it's wide, fat anglage on a stainless steel plate. Both of the main gears are snailed there.
It's a steel movement
I think that's a steel plate.
for
Maybe
real.
brass coated something.
Yeah, that's interesting. Man, why can't I find this
And-
picture?
Chaton's holding the jewels in. I mean, this is stuff you'd have to pay a lot of money for. Here you can actually see it without a loop.
Come on.
Hello.
What's that?
Welcome back, Nico.
Thank
We
you
heard
very
every-
much. Sorry.
We heard
I haven't
everything you
spoken
said.
to my mate I haven't spoken to my mate in 2 weeks. We always called every fucking day, and he's actually in Houston, Texas. And,
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
So this is just ball.
Bacheron, ladies and gentlemen.
And this is look at that, the back. That's just, and then the display is just amazing.
Yep.
And then the movement is spectacular.
Oh, I
Right,
love
lads.
that Hunter case back.
Lads, it was an absolute pleasure. Someone bought something on the website. Let me see where he's from. From Canada, Toronto.
Ha!
Toronto, Canada.
REG.
Toronto, Canada. That's class. Thank you very much. I'm going to bed because my alarm goes in 5 hours, and I can catch up with 5 hours sleep, and then I have a hell of a day in front of me, which I'm really looking forward to.
Well, yeah, we heard you got a big day tomorrow, right?
Big hiring. Big
You got a
hiring.
big day tomorrow.
It's Mark has a big day.
No.
He's going he's going through patiently waiting for Nico to start blowing lines on his desk.
You guys, Nico just runs on high energy. That's it. It's
I
all
can't-
heart and determination.
Well, yeah, it's 2:00. What time is it then? 2:04?
2:00.
Yeah, there you go.
2:00. So it's an exciting day tomorrow. So there's a lot of nice stuff happening, and I have an interview with a thingy, which is going to be interesting. And we're filming a new video. Did anyone watch the new video?
I
The
did.
news?
I think so. With which one was it?
The rappers. We
Yeah.
dropped
Oh,
it
yes.
Monday.
He's gonna be hanging out with somebody real cool. The guy who
Oh
brings
no,
his
no,
own
I'm not
cup.
hanging out with anyone.
No,
hanging
but
out
you
with
said you're
myself.
gonna hang out with the guy who brings his own cup.
Oh, with his own cup? Yeah, what the fuck, like. What a
I still
man.
can't believe that bezel.
Licky,
That
licky.
bezel is just
Slicky,
That's the ugliest
licky with
thing
a
I've ever
small
seen.
dicky.
right.
Nico, you got to do a review on what the F1 drivers wear.
Daily drivers.
No, the F1 drivers. What
Oh,
watches
F1.
they wear?
Yes, we have one in the plan. I shouldn't be. It's planned to do one, but I pulled out twice because it's just fucking sponsored and boring.
Oh, okay.
You see, it's just
Like
sponsored.
Hublot.
Tech Heuer. Like the only thing I'm shouting is, it's fucking stupid, ridiculously fucked up Tech Heuer. There's no way on earth that Max Verstappen enjoys wearing that watch. If he's
Yeah,
home,
yeah,
he
yeah.
knows that he'll win. Everything grabs
No
his
way.
proper watch. You see what
Oh,
I mean?
yeah. He's the Red Bull's Tag Heuer. That's right.
It was like 4 years ago. Claire Williams was in the pits while her team was sponsored by Oris. She was spotted with a blue Air King, or blue Sky King, Sky Dweller. Sorry.
Aye. Mate,
So it's
can you
funny that she
imagine?
wouldn't.
Can you imagine racing for a team that gives you free Tech Heuer when all the other fucking teams get free RMs? I mean, I'm out.
Nico, I heard some of those RMs the drivers get, they're on loan. Could that be true or?
No one knows. But
Yeah.
I mean, I don't believe that is on loan because
Yeah.
what is Richard Mille doing with that when you give it back? sell it again.
Yeah, yeah. Didn't what's his name get stolen at the soccer game?
Yeah, yeah.
Was that an RM?
Yes.
That was an RM?
Yeah, that was an RM 67. They all said 30,000 pound Richard Mille. So I'm like, what? Did they stole the strap?
That's the
Yeah.
strap.
That's what I heard too. I was confused. I'm like,
And I was like,
I'm like,
Did
The
they
box?
just stole the
The
strap
paper?
and left the watch, or what's the story?
yeah, yeah.
Well, how much is the actual price? I thought it was like closer to 100.
250.
350?
Oh, yeah, 250 sterling.
Pounds.
Yeah, and I'm not even talking about fucking
Like
like US
480
dollar. Like
Canadian. 460, 470.
Jesus Christ.
RM67s are mad. Like
Oh yeah.
I had two RM67s, and the strap is, by the way, rubbish. But in every way possible, you don't feel that watch. That's the upper end. So you know what? An RM11 is like a block on your fucking wrist, and if you then wear an RM67, you feel nothing. There's no intermediate. Yeah, if you have an RM10, you look like a dick because you bought the RM that. So basically, you bought an RM, but you couldn't afford an RM, so you bought an RM10. You see what I mean? Or an RM5.
Yeah, yeah.
It's mad, mate.
The one they stole, was that the light one with the elastic?
Yeah, the really
bracelet?
light one.
With the elastic.
And if you bought an RM30, you bought a G-Shock. You literally bought a G-Shock.
Oh man, it's crazy.
By the way, Nico, they picked up your package today.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you very much, brother. That will be with us on Thursday.
I have a very special surprise. I'm really sending you photos.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Now,
To your,
question for you,
to your
Nico.
shop. To your shop.
What?
Question for you, Nico. How do you feel about the FP Jour Elegance prices?
I think it's listen, I celebrate honestly, I celebrate innovation, right? It's quite cool. Quartz watch. Okay, if you don't use it, it doesn't fucking do nothing. You pick it up and all of a sudden it sets the time, and it's really cool innovation. But can we call a spade a spade? It's not the prettiest of watches.
No,
It's also just a quartz watch, right? Even Blancpain can say that they never made a quartz. So, call a spade a spade. I'm not a big fan. Done. You remember the super quartz from Breitling?
Oh,
Like, it was all of it. It was a big marketing campaign. Super quartz, 10 times more accurate than the other quartz. Where the other one was like it was like 1 second plus minus 1 second a year. So that meant that the super quartz was like plus minus 0.1 second a year. So I'm like, what's the fucking point here? I think, listen, it's all nice and technology and it's innovative, all good. But what I want is a mechanical watch, and I want to fucking wind it, or I want to put it on, and I want to set the time. That's the relationship what I have with my watch. I want to grab it, set the time, bam. Then I know what I've worked for, and I can put it on my wrist. And then it's like, yes, bam, set the time. This is my tool, done.
Yeah, that's why I would never buy a watch winder. I love picking them up, setting the date, interacting with them.
Well,
I
that's
have
the whole
fucking
point.
3 watch winders here. They're not even fucking on.
The only time you would need a watch winder is if you have like an annual calendar, perpetual calendar,
Aye.
stuff like that.
Yes. 100%. Because otherwise, it's, pretty useful. The whole point is waking up every day, interacting with the watches. It's the emotional connection you build.
It's that it's that interaction with the watch, that relationship with the watch. Sounds weird, but that's true. Like, I love the Speedmaster because I needed to wind it. That was for me. That was a joy to wind. So I woke up in the morning and I was like, the first thing I did, because I don't sleep with a watch on, right? I put it on my bedside table because you can imagine that I'm quite wild. So this is how I sleep. Right? So I fucking bang everything against the fucking bedside table, right? That's how I sleep, right? And so I always take my watch off and put it on the cabinet, right? So that's literally like I grab it in the morning and wind it. That's the relationship you have with the fucking watch. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what you love.
Right.
That's how I got into Panerai too, with the hand wound movement.
Same
fell
here,
in love
man.
with
Same
it.
here.
That was one of the
Right.
Enjoy
attributes
it,
I love.
man.
What's that?
Part of self gratification.
You enjoy the Panerai?
I've been a Panaristi probably since 2003, 2004.
Fair
I've
play.
had my fair share, and yeah, it was crazy back then. When I went to go buy my first nice watch, dealer's like, "You want to see this green bezeled Submariner?" I'm like, "No, show me the Panerais. It's all about the size."
Did you hear this? Did you hear the story that I now spoke with Greg, but I talked about that what happened with
About
Greg, the watchman?
No, I didn't hear it.
No, I put that in not the last video, but a video before that. Your man was going to. He didn't have a Panerai, but he was going to one of those Panerai meetings, and his wife was shot.
Oh
Yes, I heard that. Yeah.
So the guy that happened to is Greg, and he reached out and he really appreciated that. And I was like, fair play, dude.
I've heard all crazy stories. I even heard of a Panaristi meet in New York. Someone stole a 1950 off the table, Panerai 1950, and they couldn't find it. Something happened to it. All the guys pitched in, and they bought the guy another 1950.
Panaristi is the first ever, keep this in mind, the first enthusiastic group or community in the watch world. That was the Panaristi.
Yeah,
fair fucking play. Their watches are rubbish, but the Panaristi were good.
100%.
What do you mean the watches are rubbish? What the hell, man?
Yeah,
Sorry, Nico. I take offense to that. I own a Panerai.
take offense to it as much as you want, but you can't deny one thing, that they fucked over their customers many, many times. And now another point, they don't even know the difference between a real Panerai and a fake Panerai. Can we say that brand is fucked?
The modern brand. The modern brand.
Time when the Panaristi was there, because it is. The Panaristi were incredible.
Yeah, the division. One of the stories about the Panaristi really divided the community. In 2010, Panerai put out a watch, the 360, and it was a limited edition. It was limited edition to 300 watches, and just the way they dispersed that watch and who got it, there was a lot of upset Panaristi out there, and the community really got split down the middle. And that was kind of like the tipping point of the Panaristi community.
Listen, fair play to the OGs of the watch community and the community forum, and I respect that, and I will always say that, and I will always have that back. But the Panerai has fucked themselves and fucked their customers many, many times, and for me, a few times too much. So, and don't tell me quality-wise is great, because it's still a fucking piece of shit, because it's one of the fucking brands that go back to the fucking factory too many times. More than fucking 5 times more than Rolex.
Get an editor.
Nearly as much as AP, by the way. And AP goes constantly back with their fucking chronographs.
Nico, did you hear the story about the PAM 203 with the Anglis movement inside?
No. So
Panerai said they had a bunch of these old Anglis movements from the 50s and 60s from their old shop from in Italy, and they put them in the new PAM 203. There was a story broke that was basically a lie, and they rebuilt some of these movements and used certain parts and stuff. There's a guy, Perez Scope. He kind of breaks all these stories. He's interesting. If you ever go on his website, he has a lot of these stories about fake dialed watches that are in auction and all this stuff. Pretty interesting stuff.
Nico, there's a shout out from Woody Jag. He says, I'm watching you guys on Marco Live now. Wish him the best for tomorrow for me, please. Woody Jag.
Kevin, what a man. What a man. Kevin, I need to get this. By the way. But I want to make one point, right? And this is now in all seriousness, because I'm just rattling here like a mad cow. But let me just be very serious here, right? And this is not a single word of a lie, right? I paid last week 600 quid to get a lug replaced in Panerai, from Panerai, the ceramic Panerai, 600 quid. I genuinely can say, right? Genuinely can say, I had the most problems of all the brands with Panerai. So the most watches that needed to go back. So if we bought a certain amount of watches, and after that it was Breitling with the Evos. They went back all the time, and the Tag Heuer Caliber S. They went back all the time. But
Were the-
Panerai,
Were these were they the newer Panarais with the in-house movements or the old ones like pre-2010?
20 in and around 2010. The ceramic was 2017.
Yep.
Mate, I have genuinely, like, I wouldn't say it if it wasn't true, but from the brand, I literally I have a stop on buying Panerai because I have lost 4 Panerais we've lost money on because we need to go back to Panerai.
Why
And
don't
it's
you get
not
the
us
edit
buying
version?
wrong.
The edit versions are the best ones, to be honest, because they're so easy to get service.
It's not about the movement. It's about the case, the lugs, they break. It's literally that's the winder, the lock. That shit just constantly fucking breaks.
That's fair. We got a super chat from Leo C, $5 saying, Nico, how does a normal person get a Constantin shaken? I can't find much info online on how to get one. Cheers. Well, he's from Russia, right? Russia doesn't really export out of
I'll give you a wee teaser for something here, right? And to answer this question.
You get it online.
Right?
What do you see here? An executive stepping out of his Ferrari. I see a watch that's worth more than a car. That's a Richard Mille 1103 All Rose, aka the gold medal, with a retail price of $265,000. Sure, you can take your chances on a 4-year waiting list, but there's no reason to get this watch in 24 hours. Only if you're willing to pay the price. This is the grey market, where time is money.
That's it. That's my voiceover. I'm a voiceover actor now.
Nicely
It's
done.
the only grey market. And you can be a normal person and buy in the grey market. There's no reason why you shouldn't.
And for Leo on this one, I think Pietro at the Limited is the he works with a lot of micro brands like that. Not micro brands, small independent brands.
Okay.
So, Marco, you're not allowed to wear your Panerai at Pride and Pinion?
I'm definitely wearing the
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, you can wear your Panerai, no bother, mate. As
The
long as
Pam
no
and the
people
Bruce
know
Wayne are
what
probably the
to
only
do.
2 watches that are going to stay forever in my collection. The No Date sub might go one day, just throwing it out there. People don't like when I say that. The Watch Guy Inc. saying, guys, you can confuse a sub, a Seamaster, and an Aqua Racer and others from far, but you can always spot a Pam. It will
True.
come back. It's iconic. That is very true, 100%. And he follows up saying, I have mine for 7 years so far, not even an issue. It's spot on time all the time. Yeah, so I have my Edipam, the 183, right? That has an ETA movement, chronometer grade, right? It was cost certified. Those are really good. I think those are the ones to get. Not super
Can I make
expensive.
another point? Can I make
Yeah.
another point? Google customer service Panerai. Just
Yeah, but
Google it.
the best part is you don't have to bring it into their customer service, right? You could get a service by a local watchmaker.
I'm not talking about that. If I have warranty on a watch and it's being refused, and I'm not the only one that's being refused, there's something wrong there, mate.
But those are the newer ones, right? The new PAMs are a disaster.
For me, honestly, mate, I listen. Panerai is the fucking heritage of Rolex. It's a fucking oyster case. The Radiomir is an oyster case. I need to fucking love it, right? But I've had too much problem with it. It's costing me too much money, right? And then it's not cool anymore. And then you're seeing what they're doing with the you see how they shaft their own customers with that one limited edition what you named. And then I haven't even spoken about the bronze limited edition.
The Bronzo?
That was the bronze limited. Like they brought that out twice. How did they
3
fuck
times.
over
They
their
just
customers?
came out with another one now.
Right.
42 millimeter.
And they got the $25,000 gold one that doesn't have an in-house movement that they've been saying has an in-house movement for the last year.
I mean, for me, and then their Instagram posting fake fucking watches, and they had no idea that brand has no direction. There's no one that has it. It's weird and it's sad because I don't like to say this, right? I don't like to say this. It's not like Hublot where I'm just going after for the fun, right? I don't like to say this. As a purist, I need to love it.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I have too much problems with it. Last week, ask me the last time I had a problem with Omega.
Yeah.
So, Nico, when you're saying you're having problems with Panerai, are you talking about like the screw-in lugs here?
Yes, not these lugs, but you see on this one, it's the crown lock,
Oh, okay.
and it's just like guys, come on, like why the fuck? And then
I've
he said it to Panerai. Panerai says, yeah, no, and then you have a discussion, and then it's like difficult.
I've heard their service department's dog shit.
Mate, it's fucking dog shit. You have no idea. It's the worst of the entire industry. You think Rolex is bad, and Rolex doesn't give a shit. Rolex doesn't give a shit, but Panerai is even worse.
I've heard that for the longest time. Yeah.
Mate, it's bad. Like, I have had, like I said, I can't remember the last time I had a problem with Omega. I can't remember the last time I had a problem. No, that's not true. I can't remember the last time with IWC. I can't. But Cartier, recently I didn't have a problem with the newer models, right? Fair. Rolex, I basically never have a problem with. Right? But in all due honesty, right, I need to love it. I need to love it. But if I tell you that I love it, right, and I don't, then I'm not speaking the truth. Because the truth, the matter of the fact is that there's a brand that has no direction. Their marketing team doesn't even know the difference between real and fake. I have constantly problems with the case. Constantly shit that needs to go for repair. Then it goes to repair and it goes to the worst ever customer service I have ever seen in the entire industry.
Nico, all these watches, you're getting them off customers, right?
Yes.
Maybe that's why they're selling them to you, because there's problems with them.
No. I have also had two brand spanking new.
Oh, brand new. Okay.
Marco has a super chat he's got to answer.
Yeah, I'll be right. Let me just interject very quickly. We got Kurt A with $2 saying Panerai prices are absurd now. I don't know if they're absurdly good or absurdly bad, but mine has been going up in value, which is nice to see. It's always nice to see.
Everything else.
Bubba Hotep with $100 saying, Marco, I'm covering your first month condom fund in Ireland just because I know a ton of young lasses will be begging for it every night under no circumstances under the name Archie Luxury, and you'll have an endless buffet.
Buddy,
I appreciate that, Bubba Hotep.
Buddy, you don't need a condom in Ireland, mate. I've never needed condoms in Ireland. I fuck like a proper rabbit, like.
I
was hopping on everything I could fucking find.
You guys are mental.
And so, Nico, how do you feel about the Panerai Duet with the crown lock and 30 meters of water resistance?
Oh,
it's a dive watch with 30 meters water resistance. It's a fucking joke. Listen, mate. Listen, I don't want to hate on Panerai, and I know there's a lot of fans, and I know that, and people love it, and fair play. But for me to tell you outright here that it's fucking incredible, it would be a fucking lie, because the struggle. Ask Marco, ask Stephen about last week, mate. He'll fucking go mad, because I literally went mad, and I thought I was mad. So he took it over. They literally, it's so disrespectful. And they don't give a shit. They literally don't give a shit. That brand is going fucking downhill. People are done with it, mate.
You think they're done with it because of the size? People are going away.
People are done with the customer service, and there's no brand direction, and they have no idea. That is literally, it will all cut on. They will all, you get what you deserve. If you destroy a brand like Panerai with the current way of doing business, done, mate. Done.
What's the story with Instagram Panerai putting fake watches? It was their pictures, or they were putting other people's pictures?
Other people's watches on Instagram, and they couldn't even spot it was fucking fake.
But they were tagging other customers? I don't get that. Rolex doesn't.
They were you were able to send them wrist shots.
Oh, and they would just put it on their story or whatever?
Yeah. No, they put it on their main page, and this is this guy wearing the Panerai, blah, blah. It's it's fucking fake, mate.
Yeah.
If you can't distinguish fake from real as a brand, you're gone. Like, listen, let me tell you one thing, and I said this now 3 times before other people are gonna cry. I don't hate Panerai like I hate Hublot. I don't hate Panerai like I hate Grand Seco, right? Right? I don't, right? I just, no, it's sad because I'm genuinely sad that it's going to that direction. I'm genuinely sad to see a brand like Panerai go in that direction because, like, I think Panerai is cool, right?
Yeah.
And the Paneristi and everything, and Paneristi are the OGs of the watch community, right?
Yeah.
And they were even Marco wasn't even born when the Paneristi were there. You see what I mean? I mean, they're the proper OGs, right? So respect for that, but Jesus, I'm genuinely sad if Panerai would be dissolved tomorrow, and I would be sad.
Yeah.
If that happened to Grand Seco or fucking Hublot, I would laugh my bollocks off. But I mean, that wouldn't be with Panerai. So I'm just speaking from the heart here. Like, you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, listen, it is what it is. But I mean, I tend to agree with you, Nico. But you know, at the end of the day, I still own one. I love the brand. I mean, I'm Italian. What can I say? I'm a bit biased. But I just want to say thank you again to Bubba Hotep. Very, very kind of you. I'll put it to good use. That's all I'll say. I'll put it to good use. Heritage. Over
You can save that money. You don't need to use it on condoms, mate. Ireland is clean as fuck. Believe me.
Basically, go raw is what he's
Yeah, I do have an itchy ball sack though, but.
Nico, you're fucking mental. You know that. I love it. Nico's crazy.
You have no idea, mate. You have no idea. You haven't seen the real thing yet. I come in the office like a whirlwind, like a fucking whirlwind.
I guess I'll find out soon enough. We got gentleman's hands here. What's the difference between a tire and 365 condoms? One's a year, and one's a great year. It's pretty good. It's like a dad joke, you know. It's a good attempt. One's a good year, one's a great year. You know, good year tires. Not
What you need, Marco, is these.
the blue chair.
That's what you need.
Wait, did you stock up?
Oh no! I ordered them in batches because of good crack. Mate, these will make you go for a fucking 12 hours straight, and then you think you're finished, and there it goes again, mate. That's a fucking exercise.
And now we know why you have a back problem, Nico.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
He's not lying though.
Mate, it's fucking unbelievable. It's the best thing ever. A friend of mine introduced me to it. I says, I don't need that shit. But last year, I was like, holy fuck! I feel like a new man. A different man.
I've never had that problem, Nico. I must admit. I've never had that problem.
Well, you're too young to have that problem.
Exactly.
Mate, you can't fuck a cat like a kitten. You need to fucking go head on to be alive. You need to go head on and be a fucking tiger boy.
Nick's like, pound it out.
Mar says, Marco, when you see what awaits, oh man, 6 months from now, you're going to be announcing an engagement. I guess it nuts. 6 months. No way. Oh, boy. Oh. Man, I got to tell you guys, we're at an hour and 15 minutes. I think I can catch some Z's soon enough. Probably go for an hour 30, and that's it, man. Just catch
Did I bring some energy to the table? No?
Very good.
Oh, yeah.
Nico. You boosted me up. You know what I mean? The morale is up. It's looking good.
I'm fucking knackered though.
If he gives you a couple of those, you'll be more than just boosted.
Right, exactly. We'll be tipping over.
I wouldn't be able to ride, even if you give me 10 of those pills tonight. No chance.
Something's strange.
You had a hard day today?
I was like that filming the YouTube videos is like it's an hour and a half, but it's not normal an hour and a half. Like it is ridiculously intense. Right? So it goes through energy. Like it's tough, like so and then I had two of my friends, one of my first clients and now very good friends, I took them out for dinner and said it was good crack. But like, it is like that filming a YouTube video. People don't know how. For me, as I'm an hour and a half. I will use the energy of like fucking 5 hours in
Right.
one go.
And you have the energy of 5 people already. So I mean, you know, like
Aye. So I like to intend to film that around 2 o'clock when you don't have a dip yet, and you're still you kind of, if you're then tired after, really tired, your day is not fucked, if you know what I mean.
Right.
But I have
And when do
moments
you
like-
usually film? You film mostly on the weekends to kind of catch up for the week, or
So the thing is, because it's so intense, I always postponed it, and I was like, I can't. You know, filming a YouTube video is mentally draining as well for the mind, right? Because you want to sit down. Like, definitely in the beginning of the YouTube channel, the first videos, that was just me sitting down being natural. Then we had a few videos where all of a sudden it became a success, and then pressure came on, right? And then when that pressure came on, because all of a sudden people are watching. In the beginning, people weren't watching, so I was just like, I was myself, right? It was, fuck it. And then all of a sudden, people are starting to watch, and the video with KSI was going viral, and the 2 podcasts were talking about me, and I was like, all of a sudden pressure. Now, I needed to act funny, but I can't act funny. I can just be myself, and that was mentally draining. So for a very long time, I just didn't feel comfortable in front of a camera, right?
Yeah.
And I still today find it sometimes difficult, right? But because of that, I always was procrastinating the video. So a Monday video was then going to be done on a Friday. So Johnny and Gareth only had like the weekend to turn it around. And that's not long enough. That's not, because a video, making a proper good YouTube video, 8 to 10 minutes with the intense editing that we do, that takes at least 2 full days.
right?
And-
You guys
and
have
that's
a
what-
lot of jump cuts, edits, all of it, like the
Yeah.
whole line. You know what I mean?
So it's tough, but now we're actually 3 weeks ahead. So we have 3 weeks of videos already done. So now there's no pressure on the boys. But it took me a good bit of 9 months to get to a point where we're 3 weeks ahead.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? And I am now more loose, and you see it as well in the results. The last 3 or 4 videos, they're all fucking they're big, better than any video we've ever done, because it's now me being myself. You see what? It's like, fuck it. There's the camera. Fuck it. I just talk shit.
Yeah.
Because there's no script. Nothing is scripted. I'm just sitting down, and I don't even know what I'm getting presented.
All the reviews you do, like the rappers and stuff, do you know who those guys are? Because some of them I
No, I
watch.
have no idea.
Yeah.
Today
same
I've
thing, like,
done one. Today I've done one.
who is this guy?
No idea.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
What's
Halfway
his-
through the video,
No, never
I
mind.
realized. I will not tell you who it is, but I was like, I have no idea who the fuck this is. Couldn't even pronounce his name, right? Like a big name. I was like, no idea. Halfway through the video, I was like, holy fuck, that's that guy. And then all of a sudden started to realize. So it dawned to me at that point. That was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it literally dawned to me.
Yeah.
So I have no idea. I literally I'm an absolute, I'm a boomer. I have invented the word boomer because I don't watch any television. I don't listen to any fucking of these cool kids. Like, I'm not a cool kid.
Right.
So if you put System of a Down of Sum 41 on, I would know, because that's my youth. You see what I mean?
What did you just say? Say that again.
No, I won't repeat this again.
Oh, but yeah, I mean, listen, Nico, you spent just to put it in context, right? You spent 5 hours to film a video, right?
An hour and a half. It feels like 5 hours because so.
Okay, got you. So, but still, an hour and a half of footage, right? To edit that down to 8 to 10 minutes, roughly, let's say, right? And that takes another 2 full days to make and edit, and to make sure everything is good, and to review it. You know what I mean? To create a thumbnail, and then you have to. That's just one video, right?
That's one video.
You have to do that all over again.
Yeah.
So it's like, people think that the YouTube business is easy, guys. It's
I'll
it's
tell
no
you. I'll
cakewalk.
tell you one thing, right? So my YouTube channel, is going very well, right? But 100% of the revenue of the YouTube channel, except the donations that are being done by Super Chats for the Doghouse Sanctuary, 100% of the revenue goes into Pride and Pinion, right? And I'll tell you, I couldn't keep Pride and Pinion alive. I can keep it now alive. I can keep Pride and Pinion alive today without the YouTube channel, but not with that amount of people, right? But I thought I was going to lose my entire business.
Right.
And then YouTube, and then the revenue started in. And yes, that entire YouTube revenue is where, like, that is basically, I always wanted an external investor to grow the business and get cash flow, right?
You don't
I
need
don't
that
need an
anymore.
external investor to build my
Right.
business up anymore. I have YouTube that allows me to grow the business.
And you have the community. The community.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
the
community
community.
stands behind it now. The community people are getting now in touch with Pride and Pinion, with the crown, with my baby, with the thing that I always envisioned. I wanted people being able to buy watches without the snobbery, without any fuck, and it needed to, and it's all about passion, and it's all about knowledge, and it's never about snobbery. It needs to be. You need to feel exactly the same when you bought a fucking 500k watch as as buying your first luxury watch of £1,000.
And
That experience need to be identical.
And that's the problem with a lot of major Swiss brands. It's that stuffy nose, like, you know what I mean, like too good for you type attitude that hurt them for, decades on end, right? That kind of Swiss snobbery, as they like to call it.
That's
It's
fucking snobbery. Right. So I'm buying a house, right? I'm on the point of buying a house, right? I've looked at a few places, and the estate agent is constantly putting me in this really, really, really like expensive neighborhood. This guy, why don't you want to live there? So I'm like, I'd rather fucking wake up next to a fucking stinking cow than next to these fucking snobs. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't want that shit. Bollocks.
Yeah, the role, a lot of these buying experiences for Rolex and shit, man, it's crazy how brutal it is for the amount of money you drop.
Let me tell you another thing, which was really, really important for me. This industry lacks integrity, right? By a million, okay, you can say this, right? Anything money related lacks integrity, right? Fact, right? But this industry lacks integrity in every way possible, right? It's a money laundry object and blah 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 blah. Mate, the shit that we've gone through and the offers that we got and do this, I do everything like fucking clean because I want to build this business on the foundation. I want my kids to be working in this business, right? I don't have kids of 2 dogs and they can't work, but that's not the point, right? I want my future. This is my life, right? This is everything I've ever. It's the only thing I've ever succeeded in, and this will be, and I will make a big. This young man that was worth nothing will lead this industry by example, right? So that is going to be the snobbiness, and the snobbiness that the guys, and listen, I like Hodinkee, and Ben has done incredibly well, right? And I respect him very, very much. If I look at the way they write, it's not Hodinkee what it was anymore.
No.
Right? And always given off to the grey market. And now they are part grey market as well, next to being, that's not integrity for me. I'm not saying anything bad. I think Hodinkee is very good, and we should all be very happy about that, etc. But it's this more industry wide. But for first and foremost, I want to make an impact on the industry, and anyone that needs to work their bollocks off to spend their money and being grateful to spend their money, or being qualified, are you good enough to spend your money on my brand? That needs to be off, and I'm going to fight for that. And that will, if it's the last thing I will do, that will be it. I will not stop until I've realized that people need to realize that is not, you shouldn't be grateful that you're allowed to buy a brand. Right. You should be great. It's the other way around. The brand should be grateful that they can have you as a customer.
And it's
Let
only
me-
getting worse.
Yeah, and it's only getting worse. And let me be the one that steers against that.
Yeah.
Right? Let me be the one. I'm not. By the way, I'm not the only one. There's there's a lot of great people. There's a lot of great people that agree with that and will fight that battle with me. But I now have a really big platform where I will do this. And step one is making people enthusiastic. And that is doing by entertaining people, having fun with people. That's Michael. What a man. What a man. So that's it. Right. Nico for president in the USA. Donald Trump
And Canada. And Canada.
Right. Hey, I'll take you over Justin Trudeau any day of the week. Let me tell
Oh,
you.
hell yeah.
As long as
don't
I
even- don't
listen,
start.
I like Justin as long as I could go to the London Watch Show. Otherwise, I fucking hate him. You know what I mean? Right. I love
Marco,
him as
you're
long
going
as
to the London Watch Show.
Yeah, I hope so.
No, you will.
But there's a problem. Like our borders are
There's no
literally
problem.
closed, Nico.
Yeah,
What?
our borders are closed.
Borders are closed.
If you need to leave for work, I'll sign off for a work project. If you need to leave, you can leave the border.
That means you're essential, Marco. Then you can go if he gives you a letter that he needs you for the show.
Yeah, but I still have the 10-day
in the how do you call that? How do you call that?
Which one, buddy?
You're still part of the Commonwealth. If you need to move in the Commonwealth for
Well,
work or
Canada
whatever.
is under British rule. We're Commonwealth of Britain. Yes.
Yeah.
The UK.
You salute the fucking Queen.
Well,
Yeah,
Don't forget that.
She's on our money.
Yeah, but,
the only thing you
Nico,
have to check, Marco, is about the quarantining periods.
right, it's the 10-day period, right? That's what fikes us also.
Even if you're
I know.
double
I'm gonna blame you
vaccinated.
one thing. I'm back smoking. No, I'm not back smoking, but I start smoking because of you. You did.
Because of me,
I was stopped for a year. Shouldn't be.
Marco.
I was stopped very in the next
I'm going to
couple of-
send you some menthol cigarettes of Marco.
No, I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed. I just
Okay.
don't.
Okay, I won't.
Right. It's not good for it's smoking is bad. Even though I smoke cigars, it's much healthier than cigarettes.
As long as you don't inhale them, they are.
Right. Right. But yeah, you gotta stop. You gotta cut that habit, Nico. It's bad for you. I've
Oh, yeah,
never
no,
smoked a cigarette ever. Not even one.
Like I don't bring this anywhere. So this was just on my desk for one night. When after stuff, I quit smoking for over 2 years. I'm on this fucking vape.
So was I, but my oncologist said, listen, I'd rather you do nothing, but if you're going to pick 2, 3, 4 cigarettes a day better than vaping because of the moisture
Yeah,
in
but you
your lungs.
smoke 2, 3 cigarettes a fucking minute.
I smoke
I
about
see you constantly opening another one and another one and another one.
always with a fag in my hand.
Yeah. Fair play, lad.
But that's only when I sit here.
Right.
But Nico, Marco, yeah, man. Look at it. We're going to see. We're getting an announcement on the 8th, whether we're in yellow or in green.
Man,
Marco.
we better be in green. I'll be fucking
Marco.
pissed.
I
Marco,
hope
if
so
you
too.
come to Ireland, right, and it's all good and all happy days and blah blah, there's one thing you need to do, right? Grow a fucking beard.
Wait, for real? You want me? But I can't grow a beard. It's really bad.
No, you need to grow a beard.
A
I mean, I
proper
can
beard.
certainly try if you
Grow a
want me
beard,
to.
Marco. Grow a beard.
Tell him, JJ,
JJ.
tell him.
JJ,
How
that work angles, mate.
Yeah, I know. That's this is my upstairs. I'm on my laptop. That's why I don't have my camera. Sitting in the dark, relaxing.
I should be in bed for fuck's sake.
Right, you
Yeah, I
should be.
I
Yeah,
thought you
I'm
were
gonna
going
wrap
back
this
on.
show up. It's okay. I'm wrapping this show up anyways. We got a hairless Persian $3 saying it ain't much, if not Dutch of class. Nico, appreciate the super chat and the kind words. He is all class indeed. But yeah, guys, we're approaching 1 hour and 30 minutes. Been a pretty productive conversation, guys. I'm gonna get some Z's. I need to sleep, make sure I'm fresh and ready. And that's it, man. That's
I'm sending a photo to my friend Michael.
MJT says, "Good day, lads. What's going on? What's going on?"
MJT with that gorgeous salmon dial.
Yeah, the 5270p is
Gorgeous.
out of this world.
Yeah, that thing's special.
Look at this.
I still have too many WhatsApps.
Nico, you know how Marco, you know how you can avoid that thing if we're still in yellow? You plan your trip, redo it with your Amex card to reset your ticket, go to Ireland, and then go to England together.
Man, I think you guys think I make tons of money here.
Don't worry, Marco. We'll all help you, brother. We'll all help you. But that's one way to avoid if you still have to quarantine.
Right.
I'm sure Nico will find you a small room somewhere for the 10 days or whatever.
Nico's gonna fly me on his private jet that he bought by selling courses, right?
You know, that was mad. That trip, like, that trip was mad.
That's
Fucking-
funny. I love that. That was hilarious.
Yeah. I'm just so done with those fucking fake gurus.
Oh, they're so fucking
You
annoying.
start
I
with
hate it.
1,000, right? You ever see that? You start with 1,000. The guy counts out the 1,000, and you make 200 on this watch. Like, it's so easy.
You know they made a watch trading course. Like there was
Yeah,
a
that's
watch.
the guy. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but
so there
that's-
was that one
that's
scam going around.
That guy's full of poop.
All fucking scum. Like, these are people that only talk the talk, have never walked the walk first.
He's
Then
a
you can come-
fighter. He's never worked in the industry.
I want to see Marco in 6 months with a beard, smoking a cigarette.
No,
But I can't
Drink
even
Irish
do it.
whiskey.
It's really bad. It's really bad, guys.
no one in the office smokes, to be fair. And I stopped smoking a long time ago, but fucking I saw Stefano going off a cigarette. I was like, for fuck's sake.
You got reminded of that secondhand smoke smell. That's the only thing I like from cigarettes is the secondhand smoke. It smells so good, guys. It's addictive. Reminds me when I used to go to my
That's a
party.
bit weird, mate. That's a bit weird. It's time to wrap this up.
It's the only thing that I like. I never smoked a cigarette, but the secondhand smoke just smells so good. It's like the smell of gasoline, It's very addictive.
Oh, an online order, ladies and gentlemen. Someone bought something on the website from. Oh, this is your same guy, Darko.
Oh, Darko's been texting me.
He bought these unbelievable stands. I think they're fucking class. I have one of those on the stands. The where you put your
What
watch
kind
on.
of pipe smoker?
Fucking class.
Oh, I've never been a pipe smoker.
You
Marco,
gotta
what's the story behind your
did anyone,
Panerai? Is that your first watch?
Did anyone got
My
the
first luxury watch, yeah.
anyone got the cloths yet?
I didn't get any cloths.
A few people in the UK got the cloths already. They sent me photos.
Nice.
we gotta
I mean,
see when they come in, guys. Let us know. We want to know.
Right.
How
Yeah.
Give us a review, a
I
community
want to
review.
What do
I
you
know
think?
a couple of the guys bought cloths, right? There was Ali,
Well,
I think
you know.
Nico Ted.
I haven't received mine yet.
It's Canada. That's the other side of the world, mate. And the borders
This
are
too.
closed.
True.
The stands are really good too. I want one of those stands one day. I'm gonna buy one of them. Jesus Christ. We got Spence R. Spence, my man. I love you, Spence. With $140 super chat
Nice.
for the travel fund. Nico, make sure to show our guy a good time.
Oh, I
appreciate
will,
that.
mate. I will.
You don't have to worry about that.
Jesus Christ. Wait,
I
hold
can
on.
make
But you
fucking
got the
rip.
tickets for the London
He'll be
Watch.
ripped to shreds, running after all the birds running after him. Where's that exotic accent from? Wow, do you speak French? Say
Right.
something French
There
to
you go.
me.
I would only speak
You
to
know what I
them
mean?
in French, Nico. That's the way you do it, That's the, you only speak to them in French? No?
I do speak them in French. Je m'appelle Nico. And I was like, yeah, bother, no bother. Like, that's how I pulled him.
Oh my
You're mad.
goodness.
Oh, I'm a dirty fucker. Like, oh my god.
That's why we love you.
Oh,
Well,
but
nice.
Spence, thank you again. $104 is extremely generous, and I will definitely put it to good use. I just got actually that the Google AdSense, the thing to verify your address.
Nice.
But yeah, I don't know when the first check arrived, man. I got to tell you guys, I'm broke as pocus. I need that shit to arrive pronto, ASAP. But Spence, thank you again. $140. I'm gonna put it towards the London fund, but. Guys, I'm going to wrap this show up because I want Nico to get some sleep, and I need to get some sleep also. I will chat to you guys probably on Thursday, where, well, Nico already said we're doing a stream with Roman, which is going to be pretty damn
Wow.
cool.
Very nice. Very nice.
Same
Looking
time.
forward
We're
to
doing, we're doing a marathon stream, with Roman. I have the thumbnails already. I just don't know how that fucking StreamYard works. But and I want you guys to be able to ask every question that you want, whatever. It's just gonna have fun talking watches. And Roman is incredible.
Yeah.
You'll love it. You'll love it.
What time are we
So-
doing it? Or sorry, what? Yeah,
About-
what time and what channel?
about 7, 8 o'clock UK time or 9 o'clock UK time. So everyone around the
4
world is
PM.
able to really
3
tune
to
in.
4
you see what I
p.m.
mean? Yeah.
Okay,
So
gotcha.
that's it. So it will be good. And then just ask all your questions, like trade, whatever. I'm thinking. I was I'm just figuring out who would be good to have on for yous. You see what I mean?
Right.
And like, who else do you wanna have on? Just let me know.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
That's a good question. I never really thought about that.
I know who I know who I don't want on.
Let's not bring him up.
What?
No.
Nothing.
No talk. Say. Anything to
Just
say,
keep it
dude.
to the guy. Keep it to the guys that are real. You guys know what to do.
Listen, Anthony is a good lad. Right?
I think it would actually be good to have him on and clear
Listen,
the air. You know what I mean?
I would want nothing more than Anthony on here, but also I want a bit, like, I engaged with you guys and I started to talk with you guys because I also wanted quiet around Anthony.
Yeah.
I wanted that fucking shit to be peaceful.
Bury that shit.
But
Bury
don't you
that
think
shit.
that would be helpful to actually have him on a stream?
was
not
Paul Thorpe's interview helpful for people, or did
No.
that cause more drama?
yeah, you're right.
More
You're right.
drama. You're right.
Is that your question answered?
Yeah, all right, makes sense.
So let's wait a month.
right.
Until
Oh yeah,
everything-
I'm not saying right now, but I think it would actually be a positive eventually.
You see, and we had Eric on as well, and it would be good to have Eric. Eric is always up for crack, like
Eric's fun.
he's a funny fucker, like.
He's
He's
good.
a good
yeah.
time, Eric. He's a good time.
But Nico,
Right.
guys like you and Roman, you're so good because you're the real deal and you're yourselves. Like,
Yes.
you're not putting on a show. You're not trying to sell anything. You tell it like it is. You don't like Panerai? Fuck it. You say it. You're not
Yeah.
trying to sell always something, and that's what we appreciate about you guys like you.
Oh, you know
We
why
get-
that
we
is?
get to-
You know what it is? How is it in earth possible that I can give someone advice if I don't have any integrity? If I just sell on the sake of selling?
Yeah.
How can I build a business and a reputation if I say one thing to person A and something else to person B? It doesn't work
100%.
like that.
Right.
It's easy. It's so easy to be yourself because I don't have to be anyone else.
Oh,
I must say it was hard in the beginning of my business because people weren't used to a whirlwind like that. But now my reputation is there. My YouTube. Let me tell you one thing, mate. If my YouTube presence wasn't as big as it is today, and I would come on a stream and I would talk the way I talk, people would say, "Who the fuck are you? Leave me alone." You see, so it's not really fair in a way, but like I never changed. This is how I was day one, and this is what I will be when I fucking step a foot in my coffin. That's who I am, and like it is what it is. But the only person you can be is yourself. Trying to be someone else is a fucking hard enough anyway.
I can't imagine a more Dutch Irish thing to say. To hear, you know? I just am who I am, and this is who I'll be the day I'll step a foot in my coffin.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. And I will at least I will do it with my head up high. Like,
Well, you
fuck
do it.
that.
You do it with conviction, Nico. That's why.
Yeah, man. So, can I get the story of why you hate Grand Sequel now, or should I get it next time?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because it's like, did we not go over this like many times?
Right,
You want me
yeah.
to
I'm
show
sure
you the
other people
website?
have, but I haven't. So
But if you just take a look on their website, if 99% of their watches look like they've just been, how can I say this kindly? They've just been designed by someone that was fucking blind, and 99% of their watches look like that, and there's one watch that maybe looks half decent, and people are still able to say the greatest things about it. Fair fucking play. Yeah,
their
innovation is not
website is
always
shit. I will agree with that.
innovation is not always a good thing. The quartz crisis, incredible innovation. Wow, where's that now?
Yeah.
Fuck's sake. Mate, honestly, what they do with Creator, I have respect for, and I think that's good. Grand Seiko's overpriced bullshit, and the market shows it. I don't say it. The market says
Yeah.
it. The market
name.
says it.
It's the name.
No, yeah, I get it.
In part.
No,
And I appreciate your
mostly
honesty, like before.
That's it. And I will never, ever shy away from that. And if it was Patek Philippe that fucked it up like Panerai, I would say exactly the same.
Yeah, makes sense. And yeah, like other people have said, a big part of it's the name, the refusal to put out a different name for what they're doing.
Like, I see Grand Seiko going fucking nowhere.
They have their niche. They have their customers.
they have their niche. Like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They're
They're producing how many watches? Like
Listen.
60,000 a year?
Listen, Invicta has their niche as well. Accept it.
True.
They're still here.
Yeah.
It's a joke of the watch world.
Oh, it's
They're still there.
35,000. Well, that's
Yeah.
2017.
What they do with Creator, I take my hat off.
Right. Well, even Grand Seiko, like the Micro Artist Studios, is very good. But again, for me, the biggest block is the name. Like, I don't get it. Do you know what I mean?
No,
It's very
my biggest problem, the piece of shits they produce. If I pull up the website, just pull up their. You know what? Let me show it. Fuck that. Now you're gonna get it as well.
I love it. Thank you.
We were just going to sleep too.
Yes, I was just going to sleep, and
I
now,
was just
now I
about to
don't want
wrap
to go to
this
sleep
puppy up,
anymore.
but it's all good.
Right.
Here we go.
See, I love when somebody speaks with
Oh, wait.
this kind of
I don't know
passion.
if you want to show that.
I love when somebody
Let's
speaks
call
with this kind of
spade.
passion.
Let's call a spade, right? What the actual fuck is this? It looks like it's a fucking toy. Look at this. Like 99% of their watches look like fucking dog shit. And people are still loving it. Look at this. What the fuck happened with these fucking crowns?
I
It's
have
a
no
fucking
idea
joke.
what those chronos are doing to begin with.
What the fuck is this? This is $9,000, mate.
That looks like the old turtle for $300.
Mate. And you still think so fucking highly of a brand that does this shit. And it's not just one watch. It's every fucking watch. This looks like a fucking Aqua Racer, right?
Yes,
It's
it does.
fucking dog shit. Look at it.
Yeah, I see what you're saying there.
Like, it's a half decent watch. Oh fuck! It's a Seiko, and I'm paying $3,000 for a watch that doesn't look like it's been hit by a truck. Jesus Christ, mate! Look at this, mate. What the actual fuck is this? What is this dial? Like 99% of their watches look like they've been designed by a blind man, right? By fucking a blind man. And there's no offense, but if Omega did this, Omega would have been a joke of the industry. This is all the fucking same. This looks all the fucking same. If Omega did this, it would have been a joke of the industry. And then another point, right? And let me make the biggest point of them all. New limited edition. What the actual fuck is this? 17,300, and it looks like a fucking £5 watch.
Look at the pushers.
They can't make a sport watch. That's not their thing.
No, they can't. If this is like the Elegance, mate, this is one design, right? One design.
The Calatrava.
One fucking
There's
design, right?
there's three watches that look like that. One's like a limited edition. So they just changed the dial, really.
It's a
So it
Calatrava.
is so terrible that they actually can't separate the ladies from the man, so they put the ladies' watch on here, right? It's so like this looks like a fucking cheap Seiko you buy an Eco on eBay for 50 quid. What the actual fuck is this? 27 grand. That's the price of a solid gold Daytona. Go and fucking sit in your fucking where you belong. This is ridiculous. 27 grand. This is more than a solid gold Daytona, mate. This.
Yeah.
Can we
So-
just call a spade a spade?
So is
Can we
it
just say it the real deal and stop being an absolute snob and highly priced, highly
I just want to pull
priced,
this up very quickly.
highly priced the fucking.
You guys are nuts. This design atelier just made this. This looks. Oh my god! I'm not growing a beard. I'm never growing a beard, guys.
Who
Forget
did
it.
that?
like.
This design
Can you
atelier.
just pull this up? Right? Did you see this? £18,500.
Wow, that's insane.
You know that this is more than a Rolex Cialini in every way possible, and it has less complications,
And it's ugly as sin.
and it looks like a gold-plated fucking piece of shit. And we're still talking about the same brand, what all the Grand Seiko lovers love, but they can only name one or two nice looking watches. Like I said before, if Omega did this, Omega would have been a joke of the industry.
Fair play.
15
Yeah.
grand, ladies and gentlemen. Right, this is being fucked from behind, and you're not even being kissed. Right, you're not even being kissed.
That is ugly.
What the fuck is this?
No, Fold says go to the Heritage Collection. Yeah, but Nico, we already went to the Heritage Collection. I mean, you basically said they're all the same watch. They look almost all the same.
Yeah, I mean, there are 3 cases, there are 4 dials, and they mix them up.
And here's the thing: you are wrong. Says
Hey,
he's right
What the
because
fuck is this?
Yeah.
40 grand? What?
um,
That's more than a. Nah, that's a joke.
I just want to say thank you again to Spence Hart. Very kind. I mean, I'm gonna put this towards the London Fund
Mate.
for sure.
Mate.
But yes, I'm
What
with
the
you, Nico.
fuck?
Wow.
What the actual fuck?
Now, just to be fair, right? Just to give the other side an argument, says he's right because because Rolex look nothing alike to each other. LOL. Well, that's not really true. Most Rolex are actually pretty distinct in the way they look. They may share like a similar style, oyster case, oyster bracelet, Jubilee bracelet, stuff like that. But they're pretty distinct in the way that they look.
The Rolex Cialini, the Yachtmaster, they're all different. The ladies' watches are completely different than the. There's a clear difference, right? They just listen, and I'm sorry for the fanboys of Seiko or Grand Seiko, or just fanboys of Seiko in general. If you want to justify that you bought yourself a Seiko for an overpriced Seiko, basically, if you justify that, that's fine, right? That's not really my problem. But look at this, right? £180,000. If I would be embarrassed to present this to a client. I would genuinely be embarrassed to present this to a client. How the fuck?
176,000.
I would genuinely be embarrassed to present this to a client. Like, and it's I'm not even going to slow down. If I need to sell this watch for 27 grand, I will literally, this is 23, like this one 20. If I need to sell this to a client for £23,500, I will quit and I will stop ever doing business.
Yeah,
This is just a sheer fucking ripoff. And if people don't want to realize it, listen, do your thing, not my problem, right? I have warned you. I've said this many, many times. If you want to be a fan, I appreciate that. I respect that. But that is just a big fucking scam. That watch is not worth 1/10 of what it says. Not even 1/10. And all nice and fun, spring drive, amazing. Yes, that's what we talked about in the 70s when quartz was introduced. Even Rolex came out with an oyster quartz, which was, by the way, the most beautiful decorated, best quartz movement ever produced, and it didn't come from fucking Japanese land, right?
Yeah.
It came from fucking Switzerland. Can we call a spade, right?
Yeah.
Done. And that's why Grand Seiko is they're even getting closer to Hublot now, right? £28,000. That's 40,000 US for a leather strap 40mm solid gold watch without. This is a time only watch. Time only. Honestly, how to get fucked and you're not even get kissed. Love it, love it, love it. You love it as much as you want. And I'm just sitting here in 2, 3 years, 4 years, maybe more, 5 years. Say, told you so. Grand Seiko is just an expensive Seiko. And for me, what they do with Grand Seiko is very, very good for Seiko, for the cheaper watches, because they're increasing, right? They're getting more expensive, which is very good because they can sell more watches to the mass, which is very good, and that's the strategy, right? You know, on that whole page, I only saw 2 nice watches, and we've gone through probably 80 models, and I only saw 2 watches that actually look half decent.
Yeah, I mean, there's a half dozen watches that are good-looking watches. The rest of them are.
I think half a dozen is very generous.
How many watches they make a year, roughly?
I think I saw 30.
Way too many.
It was 35,000.
Oh,
Fuck me.
But that's 2017.
the few times I've handled one, the bracelets were garbage. That's one thing I noticed right off the bat.
Yeah, the bracelet came off of mine immediately.
Yeah.
I had a titanium one, and okay, titanium is light, so I can't, but it was flimsy as fuck. And that the Hodinkee one that we had in the shop, right? I traded that in to do a big favor to one of my biggest clients, right? For like, mate, I can't believe the money I paid for that watch. I couldn't believe it. Stephen done it, not me, because I would have said, nah, no chance. But I couldn't believe what I paid for that watch, mate. I was like, mate, did someone actually pay this? Like, that is genius marketing, that they are able to brainwash people to buy that garbage. And I'm not calling it spring drive garbage, by the way.
Yeah.
It's lovely. No. It's really nice. It's really smooth. I don't give a flying fuck it's a smooth. I care about the fucking heritage. I don't give a shit how fucking smooth it is.
What about the Snowflake?
Oh, yeah, incredible dial, incredible finish. Oh, incredible. Doesn't fucking justify the fucking price, though. And the market doesn't want to pay it.
Yeah. The resale on those are garbage.
That is my point. Did that answer? So, did it answer your question?
I believe you did. I think you made a couple of points.
Ah.
And if anyone's looking for Grand Seiko, Delray Watch.
What do you think what would happen, right? If that website just had an Omega logo, would they not be absolutely destroyed?
Yeah.
Grand Seiko with that catalog could not stand by itself. There's not a chance.
No way.
It's
and on that note, guys, let's wrap this puppy up, Nico, because I want you to get some sleep tonight.
I hope people weren't too offended of my Grand Seiko rant.
No, it's your opinion. You're allowed to have an opinion. What's wrong?
Fair opinion.
Absolutely.
I want to educate. It's not an opinion. I want to educate people properly.
Just offended on your Panerai rant.
Naked fucking truth.
Right.
Shall I do a wee after stream then?
I would join you in a minute. If not, I would do an after stream. Whatever, yeah.
Get the fuck. I'm now on a fucking rant.
There we go.
Let me log in. Stay here.
Nico did a line of Hublot and Grand Seiko hate.
And Panerai.
I don't hate Panerai.
No, yeah, just the customers. Yeah.
It brings
people behind the brand who make you hate the brand. It's not the watches themselves.
For me, Panerai does the best. Any watch over 44, Panerai does it the best.
Yes.
Luckily, I never have to wear 44 because that looks like a fucking pancake on my wrist.
Right.
Oh shit.
Hey, same here. Well, actually, my Radiomir is 44. My Radimus. But Nico, when I bring it to Ireland, you'll try it on. It actually wears really nice.
I think the Radomir is 45, if I remember correctly.
It's possible. It's very possible.
The
But
Radimus are smaller.
because of the wire lugs, right?
Yeah,
the wire
yeah,
lugs
wire
make it a lugless case. So
And
it's
they're
very,
lower.
very well.
You have the 210, right, Marco?
No, the 183.
183. Did you ever see the one that has the pig on it? Has the ship? It's embossed. That was they only made it for 1 year.
I didn't see. I
The
don't know.
183, yeah.
I'm nearly there. I just need to go to my YouTube studio and put that thumbnail on there, and then I can.
Oh wait, hold on. I got to show you this, Nico. This is good.
Stay 1 second here. I will watch 1 second. I just need to put the thumbnail on because otherwise it looks like a balloon. I don't know why
This
I
is
said
the
balloon.
Nico Grand Seiko Fatality. Fatality. There we go, guys.
Oh,
There we go.
my goodness.
I'll look in a second. 1 second.
Yeah, Bear
That
Kidney
watch
says,
does deserve it.
Marco always offends me when he shits on my Ulysses Nardine. Bear, I love your Ulysses Nardine.
I mean,
you should
I'm
use
not-
it as an intro, as a video. What's it called? You know, as
Video
a,
intro.
no, as a thumbnail.
like I don't wanna be coming across like a fucking like yes, I know people that watch this own a few Grand Seikos but like I'm just sick of people talking like the Houdinkis, and I loved Houdinki when I was younger, but there's not a fucking bone of fucking integrity in their body anymore. They don't write the truth. Is there anyone
None
that
whatsoever.
writes the fucking truth?
You do.
But I don't write. I can't fucking even spell my name.
What do you mean? You had that amazing Hugh Blow article, guys. If
Yeah,
you
but
don't
I have a good copywriter as well. You see what I mean? So
guys, if you've never checked it out, guys, be sure to check out prideandpinion.com, guys, for all your pre-owned luxury goods as well as watch accessories. And check out the blog, guys. Nico has an amazing blog where he says why Hublot is a fashion brand for people who have more money than sense. It's worth the read, guys.
could you post this on? I just sent you the link. Oh, that's the StreamYard link.
That's a StreamYard. Yeah, I'll get the link to the YouTube.
If you could get the other link.
Yep, I got it.
Look at that. He's starting his work early.
Nico has a script, a very populist one. I thought it was like not popular. It's like
Right.
against the popularity because everyone always loves fucking Grand Seiko and no
Right.
one is speaking the truth.
Who's the Grand Seiko
Hey,
customer?
man. Watchfinder has showed us or brainwashed us into thinking that a lot of the finishing is on similar par with other stuff. However, I need a loop to see that finishing. And the line that you can supposedly see, you don't need lume on it because you can see the time off of any reflection because it's so beautifully cut, is a line of shit. I cannot see that time when it's dim in my house. But it's a nice, sparkly, well cut watch. The Zaratsu polishing is well done. Where the angles meet on the lugs isn't bad. For a $5,000 watch, I think it's good. Do I think it's going to challenge for more than that or go up in pet value? No. And as an engineer, I do like the spring drive.
But do you think you could have gotten a better watch for 5,000?
I think I should have bought it off of David SW for 3,500 instead.
For how
Or
much?
prideandpinion.com, prideandpinion.com, we don't
For 3,500.
Yeah, hey,
David don't pay the bills
You know
around
what?
here.
Right.
You know what? I think you should have better fucking went to a shop and bought a brand spanking new one for 150 quid. And we're not talking about a Grand Seiko, we're talking about a Seiko. Right?
See,
If you wanna
Nico
put
doesn't hate
fucking-
Seiko. He just hates Grand Seiko.
I
There we
love
go.
Seiko, mate. Seiko is one of my earliest memories of
Yeah.
watches. I love Seiko. But Grand Seiko is a fucking. What
There
can
you
we
go,
say?
guys. On that note, 2-hour stream. It's been a marathon. Guys, we're joining Nico on his show. He's starting up
2-hour stream is not a marathon. You're a fucking amateur.
It's gonna be a marathon with you stream. You're gonna go another 3 hours. But
you should fucking stay with me.
Nico, I want to go to bed. I want to be
It's a
well
test.
rested. You know what I mean?
It's a test.
Well
Do
rested,
you
brother. Well
have
Nico
rested.
wants to test your longevity. He wants to see how well you do on no sleep.
Test
All
no
right,
40.
I do unbelievable no sleep.
Same
I
here.
will-
If you want, I can go. I can.
Yeah,
keep
he's
going.
got to see how
Let's
you
go
are
on
on
your
those
ch-
scripts.
Come,
All
in,
right, let's-
come on for a few minutes then.
Yeah, let's go on your channel then. Let's go on your channel, guys. I'm gonna end
You
this
spread the
broadcast
link.
here. Yeah, I
You
did spread
the
the link.
link.
Yep, I spread it. Guys, be sure to join Nico there. I'll see you guys in that channel. Take care, everybody.
Did I send you the StreamYard link?